Hi, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in to Clarity Claire. Today we're doing a reading for the collective of Cancer for the month of June 2020. Now, because this is a private reading, it may not resonate with everybody, so take what does and please leave the rest. I do have a couple openings if you do prefer a private reading. Please see the information on my Clarity Claire channel. As you can see, I pre-shuffled and have laid out the cards, and I have meditated over the cards. So let's begin your reading. Cancer, I see that you are in a committed relationship, and I also see that in this relationship, you may be clinging to something you think is important or valuable, and I'm thinking that you're clinging on to your partner, or if you're in a relationship or a situationship. Or it could be that your partner is getting very possessive or clingy with you. I do see that this person in your life has a lot of love and respect for you. And I also see that there's been some challenges and some struggles, and that you've been battling, whether you've been battling with yourself, or you and your partner maybe have been arguing about something. I also see that you've taken on a lot in your relationship, and what's happening because of that is you're not communicating your needs to your partner, or your partner, this could be vice versa, is not communicating their needs to you. So there seems to be this pattern of this passive and aggressive spiral that's been occurring, I would say, in the last month or so. It could be longer. And I think you have pinpointed as to why this is happening. I see, and I'll get into that later in just a little bit here. But your partner is definitely someone that you can depend on, and your partner is committed and devoted and faithful in this relationship. Your partner and yourself value this relationship. Sometimes when I spoke about being clingy here, sometimes the reason why you or your partner may come across that way is because you're very protective. You're very protective and loyal. And sometimes when we are protective of our partner or protective of the relationship, sometimes it can come across as controlling, maybe clingy, and so there's a fine line that all of us should be aware of. But know that your partner is completely and wholeheartedly committed to this relationship, as you are too, Cancer. Now, when I talked about the reasons, or when I was talking about the energy and the reasons why you might be feeling a little clingy or controlling, or that you may be dealing with a challenging or some challenging behavior with your partner, is because I do see that either you or your partner was being dishonest about a situation. And either that dishonesty was discovered, or the dishonesty, or I should say the honesty was not communicated in this relationship. And I believe that that is an obstacle that both you and your partner are working with at this time. So any energy that you or your partner may be picking up on is the fact that something was done, maybe, underhandedly, or there was some miscommunication, or there was some behavior, some dishonest behavior, or there was just something that was done that was not communicated, and that has created some distance between you and your partner. I do see that this is a solid relationship, and that prior to this incident occurring, or something that was said or wasn't said, that this relationship is very healthy, and there's a lot of independence between you and your partner. There's an equal exchange, but there's just that one incident, and I know, Cancer, that you're very intuitive, and there's that one incident that just is eating at you or your partner, because it just doesn't make sense. And I know that, you want a relationship where there's open communication and there's honesty. Who doesn't? And that's something that you're really striving for. This relationship, I see very good things happening in the future, and this could just be, a little bump or wall that you two have encountered at this time in your relationship. But this definitely is a wonderful relationship. Some of the signs that I see is there's a lot of earth here, that earth energy. I see some Taurus, and with the moon sign, that's a Pisces. I see some Pisces, and some Sagittarius, Gemini, and Taurus, some Capricorn, and the Hierophant card here represents Taurus. So a lot of earth energy here. Now, it doesn't mean that your partner has to represent any of these signs. I don't know, you could be a Taurus, or I'm sorry, your partner could be a Taurus. So Cancer, if you've enjoyed this reading, please like the video. One way that you can support the channel is by subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And I do want to thank you and let you know that I'm very grateful and honored that you allowed me to do this reading for you. I wish you well. I send you love. Take care, Cancer.